Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And main it.
Right.
Main it. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after use. 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 Time after
What up? It's your boy Bazz, and we got a couple free gifts that we want to give away to our listeners today. If you are a music artist, a business owner, a social media influence, man, are you a public figure in the community, an activist or organizer, man, we have 2 links in the description below available for you to submit either A, your music, or B, your story, your content. Your music will go on ENDS Music, and your content, your voice will also go on ENDS Media Magazine. So thank y'all for y'all time. Now it's time to get back to the episode. Appreciate y'all for listening. What up? It's your boy Bazz. And y'all tuned in to another episode of ENDS Podcast. This episode in particular, man, we're going to be talking about music distribution, being the master P of your time, and Soundcloud Repost, man. That's a music distribution company by the infamous Soundcloud, as y'all see in the name. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and then don't forget to click on that link in the description about our Patreon program. You feel me? Where you can come join ENDS the family, be featured on podcasts, blogs, social media, and more other things monthly. Yeah, so let's get back to the episode. So, as y'all know, man, I done ventured off into the music game, which I already been tapped in due to promoting music, posting music on the blogs, you feel me, reviewing music and doing interviews with music artists. Now, I done started making my own singles, man, so I can have my own background music, theme song, intro music, which leads me into the music business. Now, let's talk royalties. That's the first thing, thinking in the entrepreneur mindset. I'm like, it's a business when it comes down to this. And the best thing is to be everywhere at one time, which is distribution. And, growing up a lot, I looked up to the J Princes, to the Master P's, to the Jay-Z's. And one thing for sure, everything really came down to distribution and royalty deals. They never want to sell their soul with no 360 deal, or never want to, give up majority ownership to no major record label, right? Well, due to technology, now, you feel me, you could be independent and really sign yourself. And the reason why I use Master P as an example, because he was talking about getting that 80-20 deal, which he was talking about how he came about finding out about the 80-20 deal. Like, man, you can, by paying somebody for knowledge, which is another key big thing, man. Take note of that, man. That's something that just don't be cheap with. You feel me? Knowledge. I want to be cheap when it come down to knowledge, because knowledge actually will save you money. You feel me? Knowing it, and I mean saying like they gonna get hiring a consultant, or hiring a getting advice, from somebody, like paying somebody for their knowledge and wisdom isn't always a bad thing. Some, the younger generation, like, oh yeah, we got YouTube too and all that type of stuff. But sometimes you might not know the right questions to ask. And the reason why I'm saying this is because that lawyer told Master P about a distribution deal, 80-20 distribution deal. So Master P going to the majors, it was like, I want to do a label-to-label, a venture deal where y'all handle the distribution. We'll do an 80-20 deal. Now, this leads me into present day today, where you can become an independent artist. All you gotta do is record the music, and you own all rights, masters, and publishing. So now you got these companies, which some people, if you already a music artist, you might be familiar with, like CD Baby, United Masters, Ditto Music. It's a few of them. You feel me? But this one in particular, we're going to be talking about in another episode. I'm going to talk about United Masters because I also have some music on United Masters. But this one in particular, we're talking about Soundcloud Repost. Now, what is Soundcloud Repost? Soundcloud Repost is a distribution company that's owned by Soundcloud. And now, since SoundCloud has now monetized their whole platform, which means you get paid for the music that you have on SoundCloud, you also have the opportunity to have your music distributed to other platforms, including SoundCloud. You feel me? So now we're going to go back a little bit, go back to the 80-20 rule. I mean, not the 80-20 rule, but the 80-20 contract. So I don't know if it changed, but recently, since I've been with SoundCloud, they had an 80-20 distribution